Hey, what's going on, crypto people? Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Doesn't it feel good to be in the digital asset space? So what is this? Incoming Bitcoin dip? Holy cow, what's going on? What's going on? One of my go-to TA guys says that a Bitcoin dip is incoming. Oh, goodness, what's going on with that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, even the former Stearns analyst, Tone Vague, is saying, whoa, that there's an incoming Bitcoin dip. I don't know. TJ Jackson is probably our fan. It's one of the fans, right? It's one of the, it's one of the people that are bearish on XRP. Like, where did that come from, right? Where did that come from? Oh my goodness, it didn't start. Hey, so anyway, what's going on, guys? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. I forgot to hit recording, so we're gonna have to record this thing again. So yeah, what's up with that? Oh, Crypto Don Juan, what's good, bro? 8,200, huh? Okay, 8,200 big BTC incoming, says Crypto Don Juan. It's good to see you in the street, bro. Crypto Dread is in the building, and Source, and he is representing Florida. What's good, Crypto Dread? Crypto Delivery has an exclamation point, mid a question mark. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Pazu Crypto, great channel. I appreciate it much. Well, I appreciate you being here, Pazu Crypto. Good to see you in the stream. Good to see you in the stream without question. TJ Jackson, I know, isn't that crazy? Who disliked the video already? I have a feeling I know who it is. The dude is in the building. What's going on, the dude? What's up with this? So BTC, a dip is incoming, and then in addition to that, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. But in addition to that, Ripple is doing one thing better than 99% of all the crypto projects, says this particular critic of Ripple. So we're going to go over that just a little bit. And I wanted to cover it only because this guy's been such a harsh critic that even if he says one thing, but he doesn't just say it's doing one thing well, it says it's doing this thing better than 99% of all the crypto projects. A little bit of an interesting read, I think. So we'll go over that just a little bit. I want to talk about Silvergate Bank as well. I find the timing of the IPO to be genius. I find it to be genius, kind of like on the perfect timing. And they are making some moves. They got a little exchange network kind of going on. So it feels as though this bank is trying to get out in front of other banks. Already got the IPO, going to be start working with exchanges, because we all know that's a difficult world to be in. If you're an exchange trying to get some services from banks, has been tough, right? Pretty good strategy there. Might want to get some Silverbank stock just because the people there running the show seem to know what they're doing. That's pretty good timing, considering that the Volcker rule, was enacted, became active January 1st. Probably a good move to do that, right? Oh, Positive Crypto, thank you. I appreciate that. He says, let's get some more people in here. Outgoing tweet. Yeah, I apologize to you guys. I normally get on here about 3 or 3:30, but I tell you, I was going to start the stream with, did that just happen? Like, no kidding, guys. I'm in there in the living room working on the channel, doing some things for about an hour, and it's just about about 2.5 hours after I ate, maybe 2 hours after I ate, because I don't usually eat until quarter till 12 o'clock, something like that. And I took my normal supplements like I normally do. I'm starting one new one. And I tell you, I went through a major, I'm sitting here working, working on this channel. And then all of a sudden, I just started sweating. Like what in the world? I just started sweating, getting the chills, massive upset stomach, like, that queasy, the chills, and a little bit of the jitters. I wouldn't say like the major jitters that you get when taking kind of supplements like these kind of thermogenesis type supplements. It wasn't that kind of thing, but the chills and the really upset stomach. Like I had to go eat again. Like I had to really seriously get down some food. And it literally took me close to 45 minutes to just recover from that. I mean, like really, really bad. You know how you feel like you're cold inside, but everybody touches you. So, oh, no temperature. No, you don't feel like you have a fever. No, but you're feeling still chilly. Yeah. And I'm like, where did that come from? Like out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere, guys. I'm like, what in the world? Yeah, so I had to put off the stream because I was going to start it. I came in. I was heading towards the room. No, kid you not, headed toward this room. 2:30. Miss Crypto C. So where you going? I said, yeah, I'm getting ready to go prepare for my thing. Right? I said, yeah, I need about a good hour to kind of prepare. Plus, I wanted to, pick up some more digital assets. This type of thing. Hook up with DIY. This type of thing. And then it just hit me. I didn't even make it. I didn't even make it to my room here to shoot the video, to start the stream. Prepare for it. I had to head back out to the kitchen, and I'm having her feel me, make sure I don't feel hot and all that stuff. And I had to go get an emergency meal in, right? Because it was brutal. It was brutal, fam. I'm telling you, it was brutal. Yeah, crazy. Black 1130, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you on the stream. What? XRP Zilliqa? I don't think I've seen you in this stream before, have I? Good to see you, XRP Zilliqa. It won't go below 8K. Cool. Pay me money back is in the building. What's up with you, bro? Staff Sergeant of Marines is in the building. What's up with you, brother? How are you? Yeah, so that was really, really crazy. Like, really crazy. Again, guys, I was going to start the stream talking about Silvergate. And then I came across this article by this critic, big time apparently critic of Ripple and XRP. And I came across that title. I'm like, man, I need to do that. I need to talk about that. Let's see what's up. Let's see what he's saying. I read a little bit of it, but not much. And again, I still do find it interesting. I don't know, interesting. I find it brilliant. The timing is a better word. I find it brilliant how Silvergate IPO'd the way they did. Interesting thing to see. Gary Brown is in the building. Hello, Mr. Siege. Hello, Gary Brown. Good to see you on the stream. Rob Singh is in the building. Good to see you, Rob Singh. Jared Mayer. Morning from Sydney, Australia. Wow. Appreciate you being here, Jared. Good to see you on the stream. Morning time there, huh? About that. Checking in from Sydney, Australia. I appreciate you being here, Jared. Legendary is in the building. What is good? What's good? Legendary. Yeah, so anyway, guys, so I apologize for not being able to get on my usual 3:30-ish time. But I tell you, I tell you. Crypto Don Juan says 3:30 is better. A lot of people work 7 to 3. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why I like to do the 3:30. I usually pick up some international, a little more international people kind of check in that time as well. But I tell you, it was no way. I would have been shaking and sweating, and it wouldn't have been a good scene. Crypto Don Juan would not have been a good scene. Matthew Pecorella, what's it? Pecorella. Matthew P is in the building. What's going on, dude? Good to see you here. I apologize if I butchered up your name there, bro. Crypto Cajun is in the building. Good to see you. Win Mullet is in. What's up, XR Peeps? What's up with you, Win Mullet? Or should I say XRP Peeps is probably what I should say. What's going on, my friend? The Thunder Sound is in the building. What up, Siege? Checking in from work. Appreciate you being here, Thunder Sound. Be careful Careful on the at the gig, brother. Yeah, so that was really really crazy, guys. Like, what in the world? That was really crazy. But I'm here now. Paul S says, I've never heard of Silvergate Bank. Huh? We're going to cover that a little bit. Making some moves. Making some moves. And maybe we'll cover something that I'm feeling like is a sleeper. I don't know. It's Zilliqa. Feeling like that's a sleeper. I remember I had a ton of Zilliqa on the whole Facebook announcement thing, kind of pre the Facebook announcement. Got turned on to it, bought a bunch of it, didn't happen. No Facebook talking about Zilliqa in any way, shape, form, fashion. Walked away. So anyway, we may talk about that a little bit as well. Hulk smash the like button, says Rob Singh. How about that? 44 people in the stream, 26 likes. Yeah, if you didn't get a chance to smash that like on the way in, it's cool. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash the like, and then come back and hang out. When Mullah says Silvergate big in crypto support. Yes, sir. Silvergate Bank's not playing around. And when Mullah, I was just talking about this, just the very, very strategic, you know, very, very strategic timing of their IPO. Yeah, is BTC going down the other way? Hey, oh, Win Mullet, by the way, one of my trusted TA guys, who is high altitude investing, very, very good friends with DIY investing. In fact, high altitude investing actually turned DIY investing onto TA, crypto, et cetera, et cetera. So DIY is kind of a student, if you will, of high altitude investing. Did you know that? High altitude investing, I saw the title of the video, I didn't watch it. He says, this is Bitcoin's final dip before the moon shot. Eli says, MoneyGram and Ebex Cash, is that the Indian enterprise from India? Bring new money. I believe so. I believe it is. Good to see you on the stream, Eli. Derek J. Williams is in the building. 007 XRPB networking, baby. Without question. And there's nothing like that. It's nothing like being able to share a thing and have it thing network for you. That's a pretty cool deal. I'm very, very familiar with that. That is a very cool deal. What do we got going on here? Silvergate IPO 2017. I think they IPO'd in 2019. Silvergate Bank. I think they just did that. Wow. Silvergate stock is $14.89 on Robinhood. And I think they IPO'd at $10 and change. You know, to us, right? You know how that is. To the average Joe and James on the New York Stock Exchange, I think they IPO'd at $10. Crypto Don Juan says, I'm a beast with my trading. Is that right, Crypto Don Juan? How about that? How about that? Where'd you said what you're trading? Okay, not your TA, but you're trading. You're good at making those moves, man. Crypto Don Juan, are you doing the daily trading, my friend? You know, most of us are just long-term hodlers, and I'm probably just speaking for myself. But you're good. You're good like that, huh? That's good to know, Crypto Don Juan. I didn't hear any one peep or comment about Zilliqa. Huh, that's interesting. Does that mean no one's familiar with said thing? Oh, hold on a second, guys. My daughter is calling. Hello. Well, it took forever for them to answer the phone. Like I was on hold for like forever. So I was like on hold for like almost 20 minutes. In fact, I had to take my phone out because I'm doing a live stream right now as we speak, and bring it to Miss Crypto Siege for her to stay on hold. But as soon as I did that, the order literally just went in like 10 minutes ago. Right? All right. Bye. Sorry, guys. The teenager's calling from her game. Where's my food? Where's my food, Dad? Zilliqa. Yeah, Zilliqa. Yeah, Zilliqa. What is Zilliqa? Wow, Win Mullet. Interesting. I tell you, that's the crazy thing, Win Mullet. I gotta tell you something, my brother. We all know you're big time knowledgeable in this space, right? big time knowledge, especially about XRP, right? But here it is, this digital asset space been out, been making kind of moves and stuff, and you don't know about it. And the reason why I bring that up, yes, that's it right there. And the reason Zilliqa, I think they pronounce it Zilliqa, not Zilliqa, right? The reason why, did you say what is Zilliqa because you didn't know? Let me clarify that first, my friend, before I even say this. Were you saying what is Zilliqa because you didn't know? Because I was thinking, hey, Crypto Don Juan said Zill is cool. I got a little bit. I had a ton of Zilliqa. Well, yeah, I had a ton, right? 6 digits worth, not 6 digits in price, but 6 digits of Zilliqa, the digital asset. It didn't take much to get that. It was less than half a cent, less than a penny or whatever. Actually, I had a couple 100,000 Zill. Got rid of every single one. So, Muller, did you know about it? Okay, so you never heard of it, right? And so that's my point. Think about how long, I don't know how long you've been in the digital asset space, but think about your knowledge, what you know. You know more than 99% of the people, right? The masses, right? You know more than the masses know. And here we got people in the digital asset space, don't even know. That's what I'm saying. This space is so young, so new. TJ Jackson says, I don't know. What is Zilliqa? Never heard of it. Isn't that, I just find that to be interesting. I really, really do. And they are making some moves. And I'm going to show you some stuff of the people they've been hooking up with. Like, what? And by the way, they happen to be out of the number one, the newly, what is it? The new champion, I guess. It took the number one spot in terms of what I want to say, global economy, number one economy. What used to be the number one economy, right? Used to be the good old US of A. No longer. It's actually Singapore, right? And this project is out of Singapore. And every time I look into this project and I think about it, I think Monetary Authority Singapore. Kind of the same way I think of when I think of China, I think of VeChain. You know what I mean? Kind of the same way. Which XRP chart, Crypto Don Juan, which XRP chart would you like me to pull out, my friend? I just find it to be interesting. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let me sure I catch up with everyone. Crypto Man is in the building, sees what's going on. What's up with you? Crypto Don Juan says Cardano's gonna boom. I know one thing, they hooked up with PwC, so incoming partnerships, my friend. You can plan on that. You can plan on some incoming partnerships. With XRP price and listing, the new people in the crypto space will be buying it up like crazy. I agree. Deep Mind is in the building. Late to the stream. What's up, family? Good to see you here, Deep Mind. So 3 things we're going to kind of try to cover today. I'm going to make sure I got everybody. Eddie Aminguo. How are you, my friend? I know. Eddie says that guy, Babakug, got everybody going crazy on Twitter. I'm telling you. What? That dude has some stuff. You know how I talked about on the stream before, Deep Mind? There are people who come into the stream or on Twitter who they talk with a certain what's the word? They talk with a certain certainty, right? They have a certain there's no hesitation, right? There's a certain bravado. There's a certain I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know how I get there, right? He comes across that way. I've never met the dude, but in his tweets, kind of comes across the way. Very similar to the guy that you and I talked about before, Deep Mind. Very much like that guy who showed up into the stream, made a comment, and has not been back since. He has that, he talks with that kind of like, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying. I that's the way he comes across. You know what I mean? Deep Mind says absolutely, Siege, right? Very much like that guy that we talked about that hopped up on the stream, said that comment, hasn't been back since. He talks very much like that, Deep Mind. Baba Cug. But yeah, so we were going to talk about Silvergate, and I just think the strategic timing, Deep Mind, of their IPO, considering, I call it very, very brilliant strategic timing of their IPO, I believe took place November of 2019. And the fact that the vocal rule coming out right in January 1st, I just thought the amendment to it, I thought that was kind of brilliantly done. And they're making some moves, and you know they're wanting to work with crypto firms. They wanting to work with these exchanges, anything around any kind of enterprises around crypto. They want to be able to provide loans to this, to that. I thought it was smooth. I'm gonna throw another one out there and see if you guys know this. Then we'll go to some of the news. Who in the stream has heard of the digital asset Crypterium? Jackie 33, is she driving? Hey, did Jackie 33 pop in? She did. Hey, Jackie 33, good to see you in the stream, miss. Be careful. Someone said you're driving. Hey, guys, driving in? Listen, okay. There it is. Yeah, be careful driving, miss. Good to see you in the stream. Harley Cash is in the building. I got a little rumor for you. Hey, fam. Harley Cash has a rumor for us. Well, please share, Harley Cash. We would love to hear said rumor. XRP Lava's in the building. What's good with you, XRP Lava? I know. When Mother says can't keep up with 2,000 coins, LOL. Exactly. That's the great thing about this space. I love it. Because just like the .com, it's going to be a bunch that come and a bunch that go. But how do you know? How do you know the ones that are going to have this long-term life to them? How do you know? Here's the thing that I do tell you. If I show you a couple, 3 articles about this Zilliqa, some of you guys will be thinking, Listen, there isn't a project that is out in front of Ripple. There isn't. There isn't a project that is out in front of Ripple. Ripple is the lead. But we all know for every McDonald's, there is a Burger King. For every Google, there is a Yahoo. And if you want to talk franchises, right? McDonald's, Burger King. You know, Wendy's is still around. Arby's kind of still around. Taco Bell's. Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't have to be the number one player in the payment space to still make it in the payment space. Right? Let's see if Harley Cash is going to share the rumor with us. Guys, if you haven't had 66 people in the stream, 67 now, 38 likes. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to smash the like on the way in, XRP Lava says that he or she was number 33 on likes. If you haven't had a chance to smash the like on the way in, if you join the hangout in the conversation here, just collapse the chat real quick, no biggie. Go out and smash that like if you're enjoying the content and the hangout, then come back and hang out in the channel. Oh, Black 1130, I got some still on my old Binance account. How about that? Yeah, I forget where I ended up holding the Zilliqa when I did have it, Black 1130. I think I put it on the Nano because of the Ethereum thing, and you could kind of do it that way. I think that's what I ended up doing. But I got rid of all of it. Just watched a good VeChain explanation video. Glad I have a shallow bag. I hear you, Wimullet. Absolutely. Harley Cass says, oh, here's the rumor. He's been here this whole time. Sorry, Harley Cass. I'm so busy yapping. Apparently, banks are actually buying Bitcoin, XRP, ETH, BCH, Bitcoin Cash, and Cardano. Well, I'm wondering where'd you get the list now? But that's a pretty standard list, isn't it? No Litecoin, interesting enough. But that's pretty much a standard list. Bitcoin Cash seems to. Oh, BSV? What? BSV in the line. Craig Wright's joint? Huh. They are doing it to keep control of the financial world industry. I got this from a source in Wall Street. What? That's right, because someone said on the stream before, I forget who it was in the channel, said, what's stopping the banks? What is stopping the banks from setting up an LLC somewhere? Bank of America LLC. They probably wouldn't name it like that. They might name it BOA LLC. The LLC can buy all that stuff for them. It's not the banks holding it. Did y'all know that? It's not the banks holding it. And it's interesting that you say that too. They are doing it to keep control of the financial world industry. And here's the thing that is so very, very important. And I have zero doubt believing it. Because trust me when I say that the powers that be, once they realize that they can't stop this, like they can't other than turning off the internet, and that wouldn't be good for anybody, right? Once they realize that they can't stop this, they can't stop this tech, like they can't stop it. Once they realize that, then they decided to join. Right? So I could see banks actually buying all these digital assets. I don't know how much of the control, but the fact that they own it and they're going to try and get it out to people, I could see that. I could see it. But I appreciate you sharing that, man. You got it from a Wall Street source. Deep Mind, what do you think about that? What do you think about that comment, Deep Mind? Interesting. Crypto Delivery says Roy Rogers. Yep, you can hold it on a nano. You certainly can. So just a couple extra steps. Deep Mind is on it. You definitely can hold VeChain on a nano. The Lucky D is in the building. Good to see you here, Lucky D. XRP will be the beef and soda providers for McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. How about that? When Mullet said, hit the like and subscribe, please. Definitely appreciate that. When Mullet. TJ Jackson said, we should treat Litecoin like the coronavirus. That's interesting. Oh, man. Eli says, NASDAQ equals price discovery. They have the data tracker, and let's not sleep on SPI. Exactly. I've been saying that for a while now. There is zero. Why in the world would the NASDAQ list or have a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP liquidity index if they weren't planning on using it? And they using it is Wall Street and institutional money. Like I said before, right? Who's going to argue with the NASDAQ? Who's going to argue with them? All right. So what do you think about that comment? You didn't hear the comment? Let me show you what Harley Cash. Harley Cash commented, I have a rumor for you. I said, cool, please share. Would love to hear it. And here's what it is. So it looks like no, that's not it. That's not the one. Where is it at, Harley Cash? I don't want to, I'm going to find it. I don't want to, here it is. Apparently, so here it is, Deep Mind. Apparently, banks are actually buying Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, and Cardano. They are doing it to keep control of the financial world industry. I got this from a source in Wall Street. And then Harley Cash had another comment. Let me make sure I got that one. When Mullet says, I have heard of what? Ethereum? When Mullet? Ethereum, that's cool. That would be nice. What up, Crypto Siege? What have I missed? Not much, bro. We've just been hanging out, man. We've just been hanging out. We've been hanging out. We're going to talk about Silvergate Bank and their IPO. We're going to talk about Ripple doing this one thing better than 99% of all the crypto projects, according to this extreme critic of Ripple and XRP. So Deep Mind, then he said, oh man, Deep Mind, dude, it's no wonder we hooked up offline, bro. It's no wonder. It is no wonder we hooked up, bro. I skipped Crypterium for XUMM. And when you say that, now Zoom, you're talking about XRP Labs thing, right? I got you. Okay, so you're saying Crypterium is an actual literal bank. They are an actual literal bank. Early in the game, got their licenses and all that. Crypto bank. So they got a digital asset, CRPT. They got the bank over there in a place where they don't have to worry about U.S. regs. I believe it to be, some part of Russia. But you said you skipped it for the XUMM. How about that? Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering how it's going to work, right? So there's the Zoom, whatever it's called, it's going to be for us, right? Average Joe and James, every day walk around, got the app. I'm wondering, but I'm glad to hear that you heard about it. I didn't see anyone else say it. Let me catch Carly Cash's other comment here. So here it is. So it looks like big money wants to buy crypto and make it get lost in a wallet or wallets that will never be able to open up again. Huh. That's interesting. So it looks like big money wants to buy the crypto and make it get lost in a wallet or wallets that will never be able to be opened again. Why would they do that? Is that for the whole supply and demand thing? Why would they do that, Harley Cash? I'm wondering what would they get from doing that? We are at the Starbucks of crypto. All right, let me try to catch up now. I think I got everyone's comment. Dubian 2 is in the building. What's good, Dubian 2? It will hit like a tsunami adoption. That's exactly right. They can only hope to contain. That's exactly right. When Mullet can't stop it. XRP Joe says can't stop it because they know they need it. Exactly. All right, let me make sure I got it. Deep Mind says that rumor sounds fishy. I hear that, bro. Spanish Flies in the building. What's good, miss? Please like and subscribe. Like, heart, or subscribe to the channel or subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that, Spanish Fly. Frog in the Well is here. What's going on, Frog in the Well? Good to see you in the stream. Got it. Honestly, doesn't make sense to me. Got it. Got it. Deep Mind. Got it. Yeah, Paul S. says, I thought it was very interesting because the NASDAQ XRP link isn't really set to anything as of yet, but give it less than a year, they really wonder why they listed it on there. Yeah, and yeah. And they also list the 5 or 6 places that they plan on API and connecting into as well. I thought that to be interesting. Gotcha. I got you, Harley Cash. They will do that so cryptocurrency won't be able to move in the direction of normal people. The banks don't want to not be in charge. So if they hoard it, they become the centralized system. Gotcha. Whoever holds the most is the rule of cryptocurrency, meaning the biggest wells. I got you. I hear you, my friend. Do-it-yourself investing says he doesn't think XRP will go to $100 this run. I respectfully disagree. I hear you, Spanish Fly. I watched that video as well. I watched it as well. He certainly, he knows a little bit about what's going on. He certainly doesn't know the things that we know. As I'm certain he doesn't suspect anything at all in terms of a price set, price valuation, anything going on with the World Economic Forum, right? XRP mentioned in the policy toolkit. He doesn't know those kind of things. You know what I mean? So, but I do. I respectfully, well, $100. I don't know about 100, but of course, a price set I think has to be 3 digits, right? They're not going to price set it at $50. That's not going to happen. If they do some kind of price set valuation like they do gold and oil, 3 digits, my friend. I do see a price set in some sort, frog in the well. I believe it's going to be 2020. It might be 2021, but I believe it's going to be 2020. I think things are lining up even if it's the end of 2020, I believe that's what I believe it's going to be 2020. Because again, the global economic crisis has zero patience and waits on no one. And I think ultimately, that is going to be the thing. Central banks, government debt, whatever one. For me, I keep going back to what they're doing in the repo market. There's got to be a reason that they're throwing this cash like they are drawing this cash into the repo market. And it's not fixing a thing. It's got to be a reason for that. And I believe it's going to be some kind of reset, price set, all of that stuff. It's a good point, Harley Kaz. I can't argue with you, my friend. Crypto C's question. If you open, say, a tire business and then someone else opens up another one next to you, what's the easiest way to get rid of that competition? Well, in terms of business, there's tons of ways, right? Right. There's a saying in business, right? There's only 2 ways to build the tallest building in the world, right? Number one is to do it yourself. You spend the time, the energy, the resource, you hire the right people, you come up with an idea, you get it into motion, and you go build that building. The other way is to grab your hard hat, you and your friends grab a bunch of hard hats and tear the other one down. Right? And so in business, it's very much the same. You can go out and do it. Now, you're saying the easiest way. I got you. Yep. Deep Mind says XRP belongs to the world, not just Wall Street. The governments won't allow Wall Street to hoard XRP BTC. Who cares? There you go. And that's the great thing about the channel, right? People have come here, they voice how they see things. We can't argue one way or another, right? Like my mentor used to say, hey, you and I are not going to agree on everything, right? That's what he used to tell me all the time. You and I are not going to agree on everything, because if we did, one of us would not be needed. And I want to be needed. I want to be around. All right, so let's check this out. So let's check this out. All right, let's see. Where do I want to start? Because I got to tell you, one of the biggest critics says Ripple is doing one thing better than 99% of all projects in crypto. This is a critic, so take this with a certain grain of salt, right? A certain level of grain of salt. Let's see here. Let me change this view so you guys can see this. TJ Jackson, I really got to start looking into other projects. Deep Mind says XRP equals global liquidity. Liquidity for all. Just my 2 cents. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Here's one thing I know. XRP 10,000% equals global liquidity. Liquidity for all. I agree with that, my friend. I bought Charlie Lee's bag says when a critic says something nice, you have earned their respect. Let's check it out. I agree with you. So, the founder of the blockchain analytics firm, Masari, might be Mazzari, but is clarifying his skepticism on the future of Ripple. He's clarifying his skepticism on the future of Ripple and XRP. Ryan Selkis has previously declared that the digital asset XRP is not truly decentralized. He says XRP is centrally managed and controlled by the fintech startup Ripple, which owns more than half of the total supply and routinely sells portions of its holdings. But in a new interview on the Money 3.0 podcast with the Abra CEO Bill Barhit, Selkis says he's actually impressed with Ripple's technology. Well, how about that? Although he still thinks the company lacks transparency and has an uphill battle in convincing banks and financial institutions that they should use XRP for cross-border payments. An uphill battle. I thought we were kind of, like sledding. I thought we were sledding downhill now in terms of banks using XRP. I might be wrong. I think Ripple, the company, has built one of the most, and I quote, I think Ripple, the company, has built one of the more impressive tech stacks and has much closer to product market fit than 99% of other projects that are in crypto. Let me repeat that again from Mr. Selkis. I think Ripple, the company, has built one of the more impressive tech stacks and has a much closer to product market fit than 99% of other projects out there in crypto. The issue has always been what I've called the Jekyll and Hyde of crypto. On one hand, you've got Dr. Jekyll, who's trying to disintermediate Swift and working with all these banks and got this phenomenal team and board and advisory members. And they are creating interesting tech, solving real problems. And we're very early as pioneers in the industry. How about that? But then there's Mr. Hyde, who comes out with these bull crap transparency reports where they kind of what is that? I can't even pronounce. Oh my God! Why did I cannot pronounce that? Obfuscate. I don't know. How funds are actually flowing, and they're not quite transparent about the actual funding model of the company, which is more or less a continuous fundraise, but one that's treated as revenue. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? What do you guys think about that? He says Selkis also outlines one scenario that he thinks could convince banks to adopt XRP en masse. I'll tell you right now, I still think that Ripple could end up doing very well if the banks take the bait and offered sweetheart deals to buy some of these assets for pennies on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar in return for actually partnering very publicly with Ripple. So it looks like fake it until you make it coin. The revenue model and what companies actually deliver are two very, very different things. The point of contention for me has always been how much XRP is actually being used within the company's core payment platform. And the answer has typically been not really. You can check out the full interview below. There it is there. Megaphone. There it is. Interesting, right? So the Abra CEO. Okay. That was an interesting article there. Built one of the more impressive tech stacks and has a much closer to product market fit than 99% of other projects that are in crypto. That really says it all. In my opinion, that says it all. One of the greatest compliments you can give them is to say that they have a real world product, and that 99% of the other projects out there don't have a real world project. When you say. So, oh, Crypto Don Juan wanted me to put up the XRP charts. I'm not sure if he meant some live charts from like Binance or something. I don't know. Is that what you meant, Crypto Don Juan? Right? Very, very interesting comment. What are you guys talking? Golfing in the channel? You talking some golf stuff? You know my stance on the whole golfing thing. R star 77755 is in the building, guys. What's going on? R star, good to see you in the stream. Brian checked in. What's up, Brian? Hey, everyone. What's up, C's? What's up with you, Brian? Good to see you in the stream. 85 people in the stream, 66 likes. Guys, don't forget to smash the like on the way in. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Are you guys talking golfing? That's right. I just drive the cars, man. I drive the cars, man. That's exactly right, Wimma. I'll take care of, as long as I can have a cocktail, as long as I can have some Patron or some Bombay Sapphire gin, I'm good. We can have a good time on the links. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the usual fam. That's without question. Crypto Siege. I love it. So there it is, guys. That's the one of the biggest critics ever of Ripple. Just giving a shout out to the company for its tech and its real world use case project. Deep Mind Lab Visioneer says, what would happen if Ripple bought MoneyGram? Cryptopolis seems to think it's a possibility. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that this morning. I couldn't watch it all. I had to take Miss Crypto Siege around for a couple of appointments. Then we had a business appointment this morning as well. What would happen if Ripple bought MoneyGram? Someone was telling me that it's not possible. What did I was just reading? That they can't buy MoneyGram. They can partner with, but they can't actually buy it. Something about NDAs. Oh, where was I reading that? About NDA before they go into the strategic partnerships. So it's not likely, not that they can't, but it's not likely that they will buy MoneyGram because of perhaps some NDA. I don't know. Hold on a second, guys. Hello. Hold on. No, I don't think so. I'll call him back. All right, bye. Sorry, guys. I'm just wondering what's the advantage to MoneyGram being swapped up by Ripple. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a good question, Deep Mind. What would happen? Well, I mean, I see how great it is for Ripple, the company. I mean, they get access to some bunch of spots, right? But I feel like they have those access to those spots now. I don't know. I know it'd be big time, major news. That I know. Nate B is in the building. What's up, Nate B? Danny Loft checked in. Hey, Danny Loft, what's up, brother? I don't even see you come in, man. Good to see you, Danny Loft. Yeah, so I don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one. R star 77755 said liquidity would happen. And Danny Law says antitrust laws might come into effect, huh? Would they be that big? Would a purchase of just MoneyGram be that big, Danny Law? That the antitrust laws would kind of come in? I don't know. Nate B says MoneyGram has too much debt right now to make sense to purchase. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. With that IPO, boy, you know, it's looking like Ripple could get somewhere between 8 and 12 billion. 8 and 12 billion. Eli says that video was really good. Cryptopolis is the man. Cryptopolis is a very, very smart dude. That is undeniable. Yeah, I hear you, Spanish Fly. Spanish Flies. I'm just not sure buying MGI shares now. I think the return on investment on XRP will be better, in my opinion. Yeah, well, on XRP. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I believe XRP's. Yeah, I believe a digital asset that's going to win. A digital asset that's going to win. And you know what I mean? Is going to give you just greater returns than any stock that you would have. It's always about, I don't want to use the phrase diversifying the portfolio, but it's really more about hedging the risk. That's why I believe an asset swap that Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions is a brilliant move for Ripple. Deep Mind, did we ever talk about that, bro? Did we ever talk about the asset swap that Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions said Ripple should do? Robert Westberg is in the building. Good to see you here, Robert. What's up, brother? The better play is Ripple buying into and gaining majority holdings would be R3. Better play than MoneyGram. R3. I think so too. I think so too. I think so too. Somebody in the channel name Invest in Yourself. I like that name. Ooh, did they check in? Love that name. Oh, so you did hear that, Deep Mind. What do you think about the asset swap? Because she did another video for the Patreon group. She did another video, and she talked about the buyback, you know, the stock buyback, right? So the asset swap is another option. So the stock quote unquote buyback, that's a separate thing. That's a different thing than the asset swap, the equity asset swap. So she gave two scenarios, and then the third scenario was basically do nothing and kind of hedge your bets on all in XRP. So she gave three great options. One was, you know, the stock buyback option. The second is the equity asset swap, and the third was do nothing, hold on to your XRP and be good, see how it goes. But I would love to hear what you think, Deep Mind, about the equity asset swap that she proposes. Robert Westberg says, at Crypto C's, just trying to get XRP to moon so I can make your live streams. Haha. I hear you, bro. I hear that. 84 people in the stream, 73 likes. You guys are making it happen. I really appreciate you guys smashing a like on the way in. It definitely helps with the channel. Just shout out to TJ Jackson. We're making him proud and this channel proud by continuing that streak in the streams consecutive, by the way, where we've had just as many likes as viewers in the streams. That's the genius, Deep Mind, about the IPO. They can navigate that and structure that IPO any way they want to. Danny Law, thanks for the $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate that. At this point, if Ripple wants to IPO, no major play will happen to rock that move. Now they may be future plays. Now there may be future plays with All I Cash, exactly. And it's looking like that IPO is going to be like 8 to 12 billion. 8 to 12 billion. Anybody read anything about the Silvergate IPO and how that went? I'm going to share some of that with you guys. Did I miss some people coming in? Whoa, personally, I missed that. I didn't read the rest of it. Personally, I think they will include us somehow, says Deep Mind. I agree. I just, I agree. And I don't know if it's Brad. I don't know if it's and corporate, not the members, not the boards, not them. Brad and the corporate and the employees. When I mean corporate, Ashish Burla, those types. Dilip Rao before he left, those types. That corporate. I just think that they are very much like us in a lot of ways. Average Joe and James. Now they happen to be smart. I mean David Schwartz. We get how smart he is, but he's a dude trying to make a life for himself, just like us, right? I just feel that there's just something. I don't know. I just feel like there's something that they have for us. You know, I think there's a measure of gratitude that they can't say because they're trying to separate themselves from XRP. But I just feel like they feel this measure of gratitude. Not that they have to. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they feel like they have to do anything, because I think they know they don't have to do anything. But I just think that I feel like that's how they feel. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know. When I saw the treatment and heard of the treatment, Garlinghouse and some of the other people there, how they treated the content creators that went to Swell. I mean, this was to a person, and how friendly they were and how amicable they were, and willing to talk. Obviously, not disclose crazy stuff, but willing to talk. And you see Schwartz hanging out with Kimes and DAI and Mr. B. It just feels like they want the XRP hodlers. I get the sense that they know that we've been there for them, and they've been here for us, but we've been there for them, if you will. I just kind of, I don't know. I just kind of feel that, just my thing. You know what I mean? So Deep Mind says, yeah, I saw that XRP lava. I did see that. It could already be a poly sign. Absolutely. I saw that. Deep Mind says, I believe part of Ripple wanting to dent the universe is trailblazing new ways, like using Solo to bypass requirements for accredited investors. Deep Mind, just my 2 cents. Dude, I I am so there. That's what I've been thinking from day one. From day You think it's just a thing that Coinfield Canada decides to build on the XRPR ledger? You think it's just a thing? I don't think so. I I feel like, don't you think there was, some coffee meetings, some coffee dates, this is where we're looking at, and we would love to use a ledger. Really, why were you planning on doing? What are you planning on doing on this ledger? Don't you kind of get a sense that those conversations took place? But I agree with you, man. I think that's exactly what they're going to do, because it is a trailblazing moment, and completely bypass the requirements for accredited investors. And I believe I said that on the stream. I believe that 100%. And they're going to do something. They're not, to think that they would slap the face of the XRP hodler community, to me, is almost blasphemous. I think there's no way. And I think they want to do something, because they know that these pre-IPOs and these placement deals that they do, selling all this, giving, you know, institutions, hedge, whatever, ultra high net worth people an opportunity to get a hold of their stock. And they know that the average Joe and Jane is, it's going to be what, 35 to 45% more when it gets on the exchange, if not 50% more. I think they know, and I think they want to do something. I'm I'm in a complete agreement with you, Deep Mind. I really do. Deep Mind's out. All right, Deep Mind, be safe, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, Deep Mind. I appreciate that, brother. Be safe. Invest in yourself is in the building. I love that name, man. Invest in yourself. I love that, my friend. Sold my V chain and pulled out a bit. Wow. Why'd you sell your V chain, brother? Or, my friend? Why'd you sell your V chain, my friend? Did you just kind of, needed some cash? XRP Joe, I swapped my 0x for more XRP. How about that? Yeah, once it starts, yeah, but that's very true. When once the IPO starts, a lot of things are out of hand. But they can structure that IPO and how that's set up and how it's run and what they're going to do. Those investment bankers, if you will, can set that up, get that all set up. The Zen, what is it called? Is it Zenfin or whatever that thing is that they hired? They can set that thing up any way they want. Anything, any way they want. They can say that this is what we're planning on doing. We're going to issue this amount of shares, and we're going to do an STO, and whatever. They can set it up any way they want. Oh, somebody wanted him to call in. Seems like DeepMind should call in. I'd be interested in hearing his thoughts on the space. Smart guy. I tell you, I've had a chance to talk with him a few times offline, and he is one smart dude. Investment bankers don't give a crap about us. That's exactly right. But they work for Ripple. They work for Ripple. And so they don't have the ultimate say on what Ripple's IPO is. Ripple does. And they can set it up. According to Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions, they can set that thing up any way they want as long as they're able to hedge. As long as they're able to hedge during the IPO, right? As long as they're able to do that, they'll be able to do it. Man, that's a bummer. You had to sell your V chain. Invest in yourself. That's a bummer. Oh, because you just did it because you want more XRP. I got you. I thought you were out of the EV chain, and I got you. Want some XRP? Hey, I hear that, my friend. We all want more XRP. But I just thought that was interesting. The timing of Silvergate Bank was interesting. Yeah, TJ Jackson, he's a really sharp guy, I'm telling you. When Mullah says the best thing that Ripple can do for XRP holders is to get the liquidity going and raise the price of XRP. They're going to do that also. Something like that, Frog in a while. I think that the STO and be able to, because it makes more sense, because then it can become very, very global to do that STO. You know what I mean? It can become global if they do that. Yeah. I'm gonna get DeepMind on the phone. I'm definitely gonna have him call into the stream for the show, bro. That is without question. Yeah, exactly. Very true. That's very true. That's a great point. R star 77755 555. XRP is a commodity. Ripple holds 50%. The upside of XRP is unlimited. The value of an equity such as Ripple or any stock is limited. Upside determined by sales and profit, without question. That is exactly right, 100%. And I believe that me personally, I want to have both. I want to have some Ripple stock shares, and obviously, I'm going to continue to hold XRP. I think it's a great hedge in either case. Cryptos go up, cryptos go down. Don't know what's going to happen to XRP. Don't know how stable they're going to make it once they make it. It's different than all the other digital assets. I know that they're going to have it. They're going to have it play a different role And stability may be a significant part in that role. It has to be in so many ways, unlike the other digital assets. The question is, what is going to be the price and when? What is going to be the price and when? Because the stock of Ripple could go from $60 to $100 in a year. Hold on a second, guys. Hello? Hello? Yes. Sorry, I thought that was something else. But you know what I mean? And so let's say that does happen in a year. Let's say that happens, they IPO. Let's say they IPO in April at $55 in April. And XRP is at, in April, it's at $3. It's at its all-time high, right? We don't know when they're going to light up the corridors. And with an asset swap, in my opinion, it's a chance to get rid of, to not get rid of, but to exchange something for a value that we know it is now, to exchange it for something that we know the value of is now, right? Which is, $55 or whatever. I know, for me, I want to have a hedge either way. I want some of each. How much? I don't know. I heard Bob Way says that his portfolio ended up being 50% XRP and 50% in terms of overall value, 50% XRP, 50% Ripple stock. Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions example said, let's say you do 40 something percent. I think she meant 46% of your XRP. But in either case, it's going to be great for us, man. I really believe that. The IPO is going to be great for us. And again, in her latest video that she put in the Patreon, she gave 3 examples. One was a stock buyback example. The other was an equity swap, and they're different. And the other was, that don't do anything and just, continue to be an XRP hodler as a choice. It's not like it's a bad one. It certainly isn't. And XRP has the greater upside than Ripple stock without question because it's in the digital asset space. Let's just face it. And in the digital asset space, the gains have been just crazy. Yes, he did. I bought Charlie's bags. Bob Way did say he wished he had more XRP than Ripple stock. So take that into account. Good catch, my friend, because he did, in fact, say that. He did, in fact, say that. That is without question. Without question, guys. So what's up with Silvergate Bank, guys? UK has left the EU, says Robbie Jamez. How about that? Welcome to the channel, bro. I don't think I've seen you in the stream, man. Where you checking in from, Robbie? Yeah, and now it's the thing that Susie kept saying, R-star, 777, 555, the diversification of risk. That's what she was saying. Yeah, I don't know anything about XRP futures. I've never played in that space. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I wouldn't mind learning it, but I don't know it. That's exactly right, Mullet. You're right. Hey, it's no delay. We're going to pay, yeah, and 25% might be minimum. That might be minimum, bro. You know what I mean? It might be minimum, and it could be anywhere from 25% to 45%, if not even 50%. We don't, we have no control over that, and I think they know it. Robert Westberg says the stock splits are what is really getting me to pick up some stock when I can. What is a stock split, Robert? Can you let me know? Can you let the channel know? I don't know what a stock split is. What's a stock split? I think I feel like I've heard the term, but I don't know what it is. Ripple Labs, you talking about Vitze Wins thing? Harley Cash, the starting value of each share would be around 27. Oh, no, you're talking about regular Ripple. Really? 27 to $35? I think it's going to be more than that, bro. And what is the purpose of splitting a stock in two? So if you have 10, you now have 20. Oh, okay. I gotcha. And is that good? Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Staff Sergeant of Marines, all flights to and from China canceled. Yeah. Yeah, and what they do, right? What they do is they take a certain amount. First of all, they determine the amount of shares that they're going to put to the market. 35% of that is going to be to. I think that they could do it either way. 35% to us, 65% to the people who already got some stuff, right? Or they can do it the other way around. But in the end, people have their shares already, and then they can sell more of their shares to us for a higher price. That's the win for them. But it's no worries, right? Because we are about to be that, right? We are about to be them. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. The U.S. did? Damn right. 4 checking into the stream says, welcome to the channel, my friend. The United States just declared a public health emergency? Oh, man. Very nice. Very nice. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel Off. I appreciate that. Holly Cash, thank you, man. Stock splitters, when they give you a number of shares, multiply by what you already have, but the price gets corrected to reflect the price. Got it. I think I was involved in one of those years ago. In fact, I was involved in one of those years ago with a company at the time. Was called Prepaid Legal. Prepaid Legal offered you an opportunity to get stocks, and then they did, in fact, do a stock split. That was a while ago. Seriously, just declared. Whoa, we don't watch the news in our home, but the U.S. is declaring an emergency? Huh. But guys, I guess I'll talk about this later. What is this? Yeah, I'll talk about that Virginia thing later tonight. But it's definitely exciting to know. So here's the thing, guys. We got to definitely keep our eye out. We're in a good position. Listen, in the digital asset space, we are in the best position anyone could possibly be because we hold the greatest digital asset ever created. And they know it. Wall Street knows it. The banks know it. They know it's the greatest digital asset ever created. And the talk of an IPO is making the people at Wall Street spinning in their chairs because I have a trusted source who says that they are snatching XRP up. especially at these prices. Oh, look at this. Fraser Reeves is in. What's up, Fraser? Is that Fraser? Probably Fraser Reeves. Appreciate you being in the stream, bro. I don't think I've seen you in the stream before. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, if you enjoying the hangout, smash the like and subscribe and hit the bell, man, so that you get notified of other streams. That's a good point. They split the stock because it is too high. It just looks better and attracts more investors. I hear that. I hear that. That's right, unlike we have a Geo XRP that tunes into the channel often, and we have a GXRP as well. The amount of money in crypto is pennies. No way the value we're being presented in CoinMarketCap, without question. That's a joke over there at CoinMarket at CMC. I like to call them CMC also. Live Coin Watch and others is legit. Can't wait for the regulatory clarity to see the actual value of these coins. It's going to be really interesting to see. I appreciate that, Fraser Reeves. What that's saying yet, right? GXRP, 99%. I know. Staff Sergeant is not messing around. He's choosing option 3. Option 3 from Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions was just hodl your XRP. Can't go wrong. Danny Loft is 100% correct. About what? Let's see. What did he say? Okay, Danny Loft says that crypto sees the nice part of getting a split. 90% of the time, the price returns to pre-split level within 90 days or so. It's like a bonus. How about that, Danny Law? You got your financial hat on, my friend. Robert Westberg says, Danny Law, exactly. Yeah, I'm in the diversify risk camp. Right. So we will be definitely, if the option comes available, we will definitely be doing some type of, we'll figure out a way to get some Ripple stock. And if that means giving up some XRP, we will definitely do that. Oh, I don't know about the value of gold to XRP. I don't know about that one, Eli. Siege, do you think they will do a asset swap with the value of gold to XRP? Ooh, possible. Yeah, Holly Cash, I think it's going to be somewhere between $50 and $60, but per. Oh, Fraser Reeves. I appreciate it. Reeves or Reeves? Probably Reeves. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the sub, my friend. XRP Joe, you know Fraser? Okay. All right. Where are you checking in from? Am I saying your name right? Is it Fraser? Like in Saier, Fraser? Where you checking in from, bro? Brexit has just happened, Staff Sergeant Range. Yeah, someone else on the channel mentioned that as well. Somebody from the UK checked in. Jared XRP is in the building. What's going on, Jared XRP? Good to see you in the stream. Staff Sergeant in the Marines. Robert Westberg, thanks for the video earlier, big guy. Robert is a team player, but that's without question. GXRP has a channel? GXRP has a channel? Huh. Let's see what's up with that. Oh, GXRP does have a channel. Okay. I'm going to check out. I'm going to subscribe to GXRP right now. Ring the bell. Done and done. Done and done. Hey, guys, GXRP has a good channel. This is the word I'm getting. Let's check them out. Support them. XRP Joe, you have a channel too, right? Danny Law says at Crypto Seas, if you can't get in the IPO, don't buy for a week afterwards. First day of trading volume is hype. Hype never holds you. We'll see a correction below the IPO figure for IPO folks. Absolutely. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Danny Law. That's exactly what I'll be doing. They do videos, top shelf content. So you're talking about GXRP One Mullet? I'm gonna go check them out. I just subbed. I just subbed. One Mullet, you're saying GXRP does good videos, huh? He's got creative stuff, says XRP Joe. Cool. Let's go give him some support, man. Let's give him some support. I thought I saw 700 subs there. 702, yeah, guys. Let's go support a fellow hodler, fellow XRP hodler. Danny Loft, I'm telling you, this dude is a wealth of knowledge. And I like that he has a wealth of knowledge in the financial space. Love that. Love that. Jonathan Vincent is in the building. What's good, Jonathan Vincent? Yo, the legendary Crypto Siege. What's up? What's good, dude? Good to see you in the stream, Jonathan. The Bearable Bull has left his imprint here. I tell you, I love listening to the Bearable Bull. I just, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. I love it. I freaking love it. I love it. I love listening to that dude, man. I love listening to that dude. Yeah, guys, if you get a chance, man, make sure you subscribe. Check out GXRP. And yeah, guys, I'm going to cover that bank tonight. Do we have anything tomorrow morning we have to get to? We don't. We're going to have a late Friday night stream, guys, so be prepared. Gonna be, hang out, probably have a cocktail. I know, right? Robert Westbury's Crypto Seas. I can't sleep until I hear his latest videos. I know. I love listening to the Bearable Bull. That dude's channel is just like, I've never seen the channel scream in numbers and subs the way this guy's channel. He's got something going on. I think it's a combination of his personality, his content, the time of his streams. It's informative. It's like everything wrapped up in one. I mean, his channel is blowing up. Yeah, and me personally, I want a cheerleader. I want a news person like the modern investor. So I like the cheerleader. I want a channel like that I can tune into. I want a news person like the modern investor who's also very informative. I want a thought. I'd like a thought channel. Like I want a channel so I can get what I need from each one. That's the way I look at it. Give me a cheerleader, give me the news person and informative that educates as well. Give me like the modern investor. Shout out to the modern investor. Number one in my book. And I want a channel where you can add to the channel and you can get some perspectives and you can get a host of people kind of coming in and contributing like Kimes' channel. That's why I liked his channel. You know what I mean? Now for me, I like the Bearable Bull, right? I just it just works for me. So the Bull, the Modern Investor, Kimes, DAI, another information channel. I mean, he's just reading tweets that someone brings in. So I like that info. You know what I mean? And I like his perspective, being that he had a financial background. So I want some different ones. So I can do my thing. You know what I mean? I could do my thing. Robert Westberg said, at Crypto Siege, total package for his vids. Well, appreciate that, Robert. I appreciate that, brother. GXRP says, the sheer utter confidence that the bearable bull has, even when he is wrong, is amazing. I think people like, I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. Because, just when you're wrong, you got to say, hey, I was wrong, and move on, right? We all know that. Sad Sergeant DeRee says, when Bearable Bull puts out a video, I wake up to watch his video and then go back to bed. Oh, I tell you, it is something. Oh, nice, Danny Loft. I hear you, bro. Danny Loft said, I'm an accredited investor. I will be in the IPO, the New York Life Securities. I hear you, bro. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. I will be shortly behind you, my friend. Because if they have some available, I will be getting some. I don't care about, not that I don't care about the price, but in the end, it's worth it. In my opinion. For Siege, for Crypto Siege and Miss Crypto Siege, it's worth it. Frog in the Well, Siege is just unique. All the way, smart cat. Thank you, Frog in the Well. I appreciate that. Jonathan Benson says, you haven't had a good day of news and info unless you tune in to CKJ, Bearable Bull, DAI, Crypto Mike, X22 Report, and you, Crypto Siege. Thank you, Jonathan Benson. I appreciate that. So anyway, guys, this critic, hey, that compliment was huge. Again, it was huge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just, huge. You know what I mean? That's exactly right, Robert Westberg. At Crypto Siege, DAI is a good info aggregator. That's exactly right. For us that are tied up during the day. Yep. Get the news, get out, get in and out. What's the news? Cool. A little bit of perspective. I'm out, right? When Miller says free content only costs a like. That's all it is, right? So there it is, guys. And tonight we're gonna go over the Silverbank thing. I think it's huge what they've done. Yeah, it's gonna be a late one, maybe 9:30, something like that. It's Friday night. Come hang out with Crypto Siege. We're gonna talk about this Virginia Bank IPO. Dang, Daniel Loft has a plan. At Crypto Siege, I will be selling the IPO in the hype, then buy back when the hype clears at a lower number. How about that? Danny Law has a plan. I like that. I can't wait to be like you, Danny Law. Get that accredited investor status. It's just a matter of time for all of us, right? GXRP says, hope your channel is cool enabled, sending some XRP your way. See, well, thank you, GXRP. And it is, in fact, XRP coil enabled. Thank you. I appreciate that. The monthly close is tonight. Yeah, the monthly close is for me and my business is tonight, too. So we'll see what's up. It's going to be a good time. So, guys, yeah, look out for the notification around 9 and 9:30. I don't think we have anything. I know Miss Crypto Siege, she's going to be, yeah, she'll be good because she's gonna be tied up. We generally hang out, close the month, my business until about 1 Eastern time. So I'll be able to sneak away for an hour. I usually sneak away after 9, because generally I don't get on the phone with people much after 9. She does. The ladies kind of do their thing and work some stuff out. You know what I mean? And yeah, they work some stuff out and then we kind of go from there. You know what I mean? Siege, you're watching the Super Bowl, says Eli. When is the Super Bowl? Sunday? Yes, I will. I know Jared XRP. I would love to do a collaboration with DNI. I like his soul. I really do. I like his soul. And I love how he educates us to keep our XRP radar antennas up. I love that geopolitical perspective because it's important because it's a real thing. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. So if you reach out to DNI on one of his things and in the comments and say, I would love to do that collab with him. I like his heart. I like his soul, We need more good guys. We need more good men and women in the space. He's one of the good guys. I like that. DIY investor. I was Eli. You're reading my mind, man. I was just thinking about that this afternoon as well. I'm going to get on his Discord. Um, do you subscribe to any of his stuff, Eli? Just, I mean, you don't have to tell me, but do you subscribe to any of DIY investor stuff? I am going to. I am going to do his signals as soon as I get off this stream. I was supposed to do it like a month ago, and still haven't done it. Oh, you do? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do. I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do to learn the TA stuff. Not right now anyway. I'm just gonna do his other one, the signals, and I'm gonna do the signals, and I'm gonna let him know that I have a channel and that I would like to have him on. Because he is he said XRP was one of his biggest holding, and I think he might have said his biggest. I don't think it's his biggest. Probably one of his biggest holdings, and so it would be cool to have him on. I know I'm starting to turn into like DNI XRP number one. Oh my goodness. You will need 3 or 4 hours for a stream with DNI. Love his channel. I know he does long ones too. I try to keep it under an hour and a half, but it's cool. It's so cool to hang out. You know what I mean? JG, when Bitcoin hits 20K, what will XRP be worth? I don't know. I feel though, JG, that XRP is going to decouple itself from Bitcoin before it hits 20K. Polycat says, excellent crypto YouTubers is the modern investor number one. I love the modern investor. He doesn't get enough credit, Polycash. TMI does not get enough credit, I'm telling you. The dude has so many subs, he had to get 2 channels. Thinking Crypto number 2. I like Thinking Crypto. Crypto Eddie. Love Crypto Eddie. Crypto Siege. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Moon Lamel and the Working Money channel. The Working Money. Did the Real Rick G pop in here? The Real Rick G, you in here, bro? Good to see you in the stream. I thought I saw your name, man. Good to see you in the stream, bro. Mr. Freecoin. I don't know if I've listened to Mr. Freecoin maybe once or twice. Spanish Fly says, I like the long streams. The time goes by so fast. Yep, and true indeed. Yeah, because he's just getting started, DNI, with his thought processes. Just know so much. And to kind of get that inside view from the geopolitical perspective, I think it's valuable. In fact, I think it's invaluable. I really do. It's so important to know. As my mentor would like to say, my mentor would say, ignorance is not bliss. Right? You got to know, right? He would always say to me. I know. Yeah, yeah. Siege, Staff Sergeant Marine says, Siege, imagine if the Bearable Bull did a live stream like you, my ass off. The bandwidth would collapse. That's without question it would. Oh. JG says TMI and the Crypto Lark are at the top of their game. I checked out the Crypto Lark a bunch of times. He's very, very knowledgeable, I can tell you that. I almost listened to him on Electroneum. I'm so glad I did not. But I almost did listen to him on Electroneum and decided not to get it. I almost didn't make that purchase, but I'm glad I did. My first win in the space, and it was pretty doggone good. Pretty doggone good. You could buy, you could have bought a couple cars with the win off Electroneum. Yeah, so the guy who I believe turned DIY investing onto TA and crypto, his name is High Altitude Investing. That's his channel, High Altitude Investing. I think his name is Jason. I'm not sure, but it's High Altitude Investing. He said Bitcoin was about to do the next, but it's going to be the final dip before it does its thing. Yeah, absolutely. You have to have some time to do it. That's exactly right. And that's always kind of the challenge, right? Some people will see your stream in the, and it's unfortunate, but sometimes people will see your stream in the feed, right? It's already played, it's already up and running, and they won't go to it because it's over an hour. They just won't. I mean, that's just how the way it is. And you kind of have to adapt and adjust. I love the hangout. I really enjoy hanging out and talking and having conversations in the chat. I don't get to do it over an hour much of the time because Ms. Crypto Seed is like, hey, we got some stuff, we gotta get going. But I do enjoy it. I feel like this thing is coming on again. That happened to me earlier. I gotta check and see what's going on. Safran Cry, what's up with the XRP mentions? I'm not sure what you mean, brother. Good to see you in the stream. My friend, I should say. I don't know if you're a dude or a girl. Staff Sergeant is like, Robert Westbury, how long before the stocks crash? I'm not sure I understand this, Danny Loft, but I'm going to read it. XRP has 1,100K plus BTC per market cap. XRP decouple, sell those crash BTC and use funds for price set. Not sure I understand that. Yes, we will see it over the next 30 days. Yeah, Spanish Fly, you had some electronium? Yep, I cashed out about 80% of mine. I took the gains. Wasn't at the all-time high though, but it was at, I think 16 or 18%. But I got in. Did you get on the pre-ICO Spanish Fly? But this is what guys, do yourself a favor and learn some stuff. Both of those guys, I'm telling you, both of those guys have done well for themselves in this space. I remember when I watched the thing with some some testimonials from some people that were following high altitude investing, showed the accounts and all of it, showed all the stuff, showed the moves, showed the money. It was good stuff. If you look on CoinMarketCap, it shows the BTC holdings to formulate the value. Okay. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to go over to CoinMarketCap so you can explain to me what you're saying, DM, because I don't understand it. Let's learn something from Danny Loft today together. How about that? Now, I normally don't go here, but for my dude Danny Loft, I'm going to go here and see what's up. Tell me where to go, Danny. Really? I heard Spanish Fly that they were stopping the mining on the phone, the mining like mining. I heard they were stopping that and they were going to rewards thing. Can you still mine? I guess so. You're just saying I do still mine. Okay. Hit XRP, then you will see the holdings. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, I'm on XRP now. Where do I see the holdings? Trying to learn something, guys. Trying to learn something from the awesome Danny Loft. Hit XRP, then you will see the holdings. I'm not sure what you mean by the holdings, but I'm on XRP. Where do I find the holdings, Danny? Where do I find the holdings? Under market cap. Under market cap. Okay. Oh wow, so it is still going because I have the app on my phone. Up under the price, you see BTC holdings. Okay, up under the price. Spanish Fly. Yeah, I have the app on my phone, but I just stopped because I think you had to do it. You know, nothing got added till you got to 100, right? And I stopped. So up under the price, you will. Oh, okay, I see it. Wow, I see. And what exactly does that mean? 1,114,500 in BTC. Am I on XRP? Yep. Market cap is 10, 1, 2, 3, 10 billion. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I see it there. And what does that do for you, Danny? Knowing that. Eli's like, why don't you get Danny's number and talk over the phone? Well, guys, ETN is a good project. Andy Devine is in the building. Was it Divine? Good to see you on the stream. Yep, I still have some. That Staff Sergeant Marine says he still has his too. Man, how about that? How about that? Yeah, yeah, and I heard they're making some moves in Argentina. So apparently, not only is Dash working well in Argentina, Staff Sergeant of the Marines, but apparently Electronium is as well. Like one of the head people in Argentina was sung some praises for Electronium. Interesting, bro. Yeah, because right now it's just kind of the phones, but I thought that was interesting. I got it. Thank you, Daniel Off. I appreciate that, bro. That is the BTC holdings to formulate their value, so it's held. They can sell on open market. Oh, then do price set. Wow. Okay. I see what you're saying. Staff Sergeant Marine says, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. They can sell on the open market and then do a price set. Gotcha. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Learned something today. Thank you, Danny Loft. I appreciate that, brother. I learned something today. That's awesome. Guys, so there it is. Listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream real quick, and then we're going to do another hangout later on tonight, guys. So prepare your favorite cocktail. We're going to do a late night stream, talk a little digital assets as well. That's how you decouple, says Danny Law. I hear that, man. I hear that. Interesting. that's an interesting point. That's how they can decouple, huh? Then price set. Wow. Wow. That's when I was in the Marines. It's like Loft. Thanks. All right, guys. Listen, thanks for Dark Manning trading groups hanging out. Yeah, bro. We're about to end up the stream, my friend. You're gonna have to catch the replay, man. It was good stuff. It was a good hangout tonight. Very interesting news about the Critic, one of the main critics of Ripple and XRP. So, got Harley Cash. Thanks for hanging out. 9:30, my friend, tonight. Harley Cash. 9 or 9:30, Morris Prince C7. Good to see you, brother. Water will be my cocktail. I'm fasting. I hear that, Spanish Fly. Good to see you in the stream, Staff Sergeant. Thanks for hanging out. Danny, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super chat, bro. And thanks for contributing to the channel. And thanks for sharing that info. I appreciate that. JG, take care, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Mickey C, let's catch up next time on the next stream tonight, maybe at 9:30 if you're up for it. Dubian 2, thanks for hanging out. Frog and Well, appreciate you being here as always. Eat the Net, I appreciate you hanging. Andy Devine, thanks for showing up tonight, man. I appreciate that. I bought Charlie Lee's bags. Thanks for hanging out tonight, bro. I appreciate it. Eli, we'll talk again soon, my friend. Spanish Fly, we'll see you tonight, maybe. Maybe. Jonathan Vincent, thanks for hanging out tonight, bro. Was Alex Eat on the building? I missed Alex. XRP Lava, appreciate you being here tonight. Robert Westberg, all right, brother, take care, man. We'll talk soon. Wow. Robert says, I believe they're going to drive BTC into the ground. Yeah, I hear that, bro. Seems like they want to do something with this BTC. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Beer Eater Bull is in the building. I didn't even know you were here, my friend. Appreciate you being here, Beer Eater Bull. Safan Cry, appreciate you being here. Who else? I didn't make sure I didn't miss anybody. Alex G checked in. I didn't even know you checked in, brother. Sorry about that. Good to see you on the stream tonight. Nate B, thanks for hanging, man. XRP #1, appreciate you being here, brother. XRP Lava, GXRP. And check out his stuff here. See what's good with GXRP. Robert Westberg, Frog in the Well. R Star 77755. Thanks for hanging today, man. I appreciate that big time. Did I miss anyone? Harley Cass is the truth. I appreciate you being here, Harley. What else? Anyone else? XRP Joe, thanks for hanging today, man. Yeah, I'm feeling like a little bit under the weather here. Let's see what's up. Nothing that a good cocktail won't fix, though. XRP Lava, XRP #1. I think I caught everyone. I think. Dryce. I missed Dryce. Appreciate you hanging in there, Dryce. Appreciate you being today, man. Damn right 4. Appreciate you hanging out, bro. R Star 77755. Thanks for hanging. 416 Crypto. I missed you, Brian. I didn't even see you checking in. I appreciate you being here, man. Let's see. I got everybody. I think I did. I think I got everyone. I think I got all you guys. Make sure I say a shout out to everybody. Yeah, I think I did. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to wrap up the stream like I do all of my streams and remind you of this. That is, old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The real Rick G. This is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.